here we came to the subject called spine. First of all, what I want you to think about here is body rise. So spine is not just something your body sits on. It's something has to get active with you when we dance. So there's a common concept in ballroom. It's called body rise. In Latin, or when we dance American rhythm, we don't have it. So what I want you to think about is this body rise. So when you do that, entire body start to rise and elevate itself. What you want to think about, you want to create a straight line from your coccyx to the top of your head. This is very simple, right? Probably you heard it before, but much more difficult is to dance with it. Another part is why it's so difficult, because on everyday basis, you work, you drive, so your body kind of used to that sitting position. I'm guilty as charged since I retired with this as well, retired from competitive dancing, right? So I guilty as charged, but my training, which I have over the course of so many years, is still there. As soon as I start to teach, as soon as I start to dance, no matter what, it's always there. So it's just kind of like you have to drill it in your body. Always keep that in mind. One thing is my coach told me here was your bones has to go up. All you meat, every muscle has to go down, push down towards the floor. So you're going to have this elevated kind of a pasta-like feeling when you want to elevate yourself, but the muscles wants to concentrate inside of your body. Okay? So this is the one part. So when you move to the side, let's do this cucaracha, right? Or let's do this like this infinite move in place. When you're going to do that here, it's mean that you're moving to the side, and usually what happens is you're dropping the side. What you have to do is stretch it up. So this is one of the things. I want to stretch it up. So when I move to the side, so the muscles have that ability to compress and decompress our spine. So I want you to feel that every time you move to the side, it's difficult, it's going to be intense. You want to emphasize that you're stretching that part. So one of the things to check is here. So see, my arms are settling here, or I'm stretching my body, I'm stretching my side, but the feeling is obviously from the back. So that side supposed to happen. So when you're going to do that, this parallel move of your spine, especially when you move to the side, supposed to happen. Great exercise right here, hated it, is when I'm starting to move my body. So try to do number 8, not in your hips, keep the hips static, but try to do number 8 from that type of center, from center of levitation, which we're going to talk later, is you're going to go from that part, like your sternum, right? So this is going to be your center now. So try to move in number 8, and when your rib cage, and when you do that, your rib cage cannot drool or drop right here. So you have to keep it up, go back, you have to keep it up, go back, you have to keep it up, go back, you have to keep it up, go back. So that part, right, supposed to keep parallel. So every time you move to the side, another great exercise for you to do is when you move to the side, right, I want to engage that center line on my spine, be on over, let's say in this case my right foot, your left. So then I move to another side, this is the diagonal. I'm pushing away from my right and going to my left, right? So that side's supposed to be over. Very often it's drooling on another side. I see this all the time. I'm sure you do that probably. So here, move it up, push it away. So here, see now we're using a lots of the middle of the back here, right? Versus this. That is a very different picture. Yes, I'm on my weight, but look what's happening, how broken I am. This concept cannot work, like this cannot work in a fast music. This is why people say, I want a slower music, or when they dance in a fast music, they're having a very, very difficult time. So this is another exercise you can try. So it goes into a few stages. Stage number 1, I'm gonna make the diagonal from my toe to my rib cage, see, and I'm pulling it away here. Awesome. Now I'm gonna finish going with my hip. So, and I'm still, my spine has to be over that right foot. Same here. I'm gonna go and make the diagonal from a toe to my rib cage, right here, and then I'm gonna finish the move. So make sure that you're standing on that leg. Do it for 3 to 5 minutes, right? So go here, finish. So here, finish. So you right away have a great movement, you have a Cuban action, you're good, you're golden. So the thing is to implement it, but you do this long enough, you're going to feel that. It's a very different feeling. Another part is I'm going to the gym, and I never did a deadlift, actually. I hated to do when I was younger because injuries. I was afraid of injuries because we were competing. So the thing is, why I started to do it, because of this, lots of sitting, lots of driving. So I started to feel some back pain. It wasn't from dancing. So the moment I started to do some deadlift, it's forced me to hold my lower back as a dancer, not as just as a person who goes to the gym, but as a dancer. So I start to elevate my weight, which I'm holding with my lower back as well. So when I started come back to the ballroom, right, teaching, I started to feel that benefit, that my back starts to elevate easier. So those muscles, like if you go to the gym, if you don't, that's okay. You can just feel that you can elevate the lower part, travel from one side to another, do that exercise. That's for now going to be much more than enough.